That is Leon Thomas with The Creator Has a Master Plan. And that's all I've got time for this week. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I'm Jamie Cullen, and this has been a Folded Wing production for BBC Radio 2. On the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker, and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 10 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Rail workers have announced fresh strikes after their latest stoppages were cancelled due to the death of Queen Elizabeth. Members of the ASLEF and RMT unions will walk out on the 1st of October, and train drivers in ASLEF will stage a second day of action on the 5th. The strikes could affect travel to and from the London Marathon, as well as the Conservative Party conference in Birmingham. A peak audience of around 28 million people watched the late Queen's funeral yesterday, making it one of the country's biggest ever TV events. The statistics released by the broadcaster's Audience Research Board do not include those watching on streaming services. Our media correspondent David Silito has more.
At 12:25 on Monday afternoon, when the funeral procession was passing through Parliament Square, 19.5 million people were watching on BBC One. And when you add in more than 50 other TV channels that were broadcasting the event, it means around 28 million were tuned in at that one moment. And that's just the peak. Throughout the day, the TV audience on BBC One never dropped below 10 million.
Liz Truss has said soaring energy bills are a price worth paying to secure the UK's long-term security. Speaking in New York, where she's attending the annual United Nations General Assembly, the Prime Minister insisted she was prepared to take difficult decisions in order to boost the economy. 4 areas of Ukraine which are under Russian occupation have announced plans for referendums at the end of this week on joining Russia. The ballots have been condemned by Western nations as they could pave the way to annexation. Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba called the votes a sham and said they would not change anything. A 21-year-old man who was given a suspended sentence for carrying a knife during unrest in Leicester this weekend, has said he was influenced by social media. Adam Yusuf was arrested after disorder broke out on Saturday, involving mainly young men from sections of the Muslim and Hindu communities. Leicestershire's temporary Chief Constable, Bob Nixon, urged people not to be encouraged by what they see online.
My plea is that, please, if people are seeing information on social media, if they can't validate it, please don't circulate it, because what we know people are doing is they're receiving fake news via social media and then they're forwarding it on. So it's amplifying the problem, and that is raising fear.
In cricket, England have beaten Pakistan by 6 wickets in the first T20 International in Karachi. The fixture was England's first in Pakistan since December 2005. Alex Hales hit 53 to the delight of the England captain Moeen Ali.
I thought he was really smart with the way we played and chased that down. I thought Alex Hale in particular, with somebody to come in after such a long time, and I'm sure he would have been really nervous, and to play the way he did, he just showed how good he is and why he's one of the best openers in the country.
And the weather, cloudy in the northwest with some light rain over western Scotland. Dry with clear spells elsewhere. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 10.
Thank you, Harvey, and thank you, Jamie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go!
It's Trevor Nelson's Magnificent 7.
The Rhythm Nation has returned, and so has the Magnificent 7. How are you feeling today, everybody? Well, we've got 7 tunes stacked up for your listening pleasure. Feel free to contact the show via text, WhatsApp, or even email.
The Magnificent 7 on BBC Radio 2.
Okay, I'll